What's up, everyone? It's your host Hera, back with another episode of the Love in Bahrain show. Happy Sunday! I hope you guys had an amazing weekend, especially with all the rain. Winter has kicked in hard, with temperatures feeling as low as 4 degrees Celsius this past weekend. We do know that the Gulf is currently going through a cold spell, as Saudi also witnessed some snowfall across different cities, and some for the first time. So the entire GCC is currently feeling like Europe with its drop in temperatures. Thanks to the heavy rainfall, winter has officially kicked in and is here to stick around until March. We'll be diving into the forecast for the week to get you guys ready with all your winter fits for the drop in temperatures. We then will be talking about a shark that was spotted in the waters of a local beach in Bahrain last week, and the King of Bahrain renaming a famous resort in honor of His Highness Sheikh Mohamed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, who is the president of the UAE. Firstly, on that weather update, if you've been out and about in Bahrain recently, you probably felt it. The temperature has taken a noticeable drop since the recent rain, and strong winds swept through the island. Earlier this week, thermometers feel as low as 13 degrees Celsius in some areas after the stormy shift, with winds making it feel even colder. So looking ahead, we're settling into a cool wave that is here to stay for a long time. Daytime highs this week are forecast to hover around 18 to 21 degrees Celsius in Manama and surrounding areas, while the nighttime lows are dipping into 11 to 13 degrees Celsius, which always feels lower because of the wind, but it's a nice crisp change from the mild early winter weather. It'll be mostly dry with some clouds, and the cool breezes will continue to remind you that winter has definitely arrived. So if you're heading out, keep a jacket handy, definitely. This is the cozy weather for strolls and sunsets by the Corniche, or even grabbing a hot chocolate with friends, but best to stay extra warm out there. Next up on the shark story. So last week, the waters of Uskar in Bahrain made headlines, not for a dolphin or a boat party, but for a large shark cruising close to shore. The sighting quickly set social media buzzing and had residents talking, sharing videos, and asking, is this for real? While sharks do live in the Arabian Gulf, especially in deeper waters, sightings near the shallow coast are a bit unusual. Experts say sharks tend to stick into deeper seas and aren't commonly seen close to shore in Bahrain. So when something big shows up, it definitely gets attention. There have been rare reports of species like whale sharks in Bahraini waters. They're gentle giants that feed on plankton, but those too are usually far from the beach and pretty rare. So when fear and curiosity spread through the community, local fishermen decided to capture the shark and remove it from Bahrain's waters to ease people's minds. But that decision was far from universally popular. Online reactions were all over the place. Some people applauded the move for community safety, while most asked, why disrupt nature, just leave it alone. The mix of panic, wonder, and debate highlights something way bigger: how we react when nature surprises us. Are we afraid of the unknown, or are we just unsure to handle it? So it was a lot of discussion online, and some people were not happy. Finally, on that resort's new name. So in a move that underscores the warm and historic friendship between Bahrain and the UAE, His Majesty King Hamad has ordered that Al Areen Wildlife Reserve be named to Mohamed bin Zayed Nature Reserve in honor of His Highness Sheikh Mohamed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the president of the UAE. This tribute was timed to coincide with the UAE's 54th National Day celebrations, highlighting the deep bonds between the two neighboring kingdoms. So for a bit of background, originally established in 1976, the 4 square kilometer reserve has been one of Bahrain's most important sanctuaries for Arabian wildlife, including the rare Arabian oryx and other native species. It also features a zoological section for visitors, combining conservation with education and tourism. But by renaming the reserve, Bahrain is not just celebrating a national occasion, it is acknowledging Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed's role in strengthening ties and mutual goodwill between the countries. The decision reflects decades of cooperation and shared cultural respect, and also helps raise awareness about wildlife protection and appreciation of natural heritage in the region. So the next time you hear Mohamed bin Zayed Nature Reserve, remember it's more than a name change. It's a symbol of friendship, respect, and a shared commitment to protecting the environment and celebrating regional unity. That is all we have for today, guys. I wish you all a lovely afternoon, and don't forget to tune in to another episode tomorrow where we will be dropping all the latest updates. For now, enjoy the rest of your day and keep loving Bahrain. Thank you for tuning in to the Love in Bahrain podcast as part of the Augustus Media Podcast Network. Please hit that subscribe button wherever you got your podcast from.